You're right guys, it's Capcom Tom here and welcome to episode number 9 of Deploying Dortmund. Now we are starting off this episode in Division 2, having won our first game 6-1, but we're expecting to come across some more difficult opponents because we are now starting to move up through the divisions. If we win the championship this time we get 10,000 coins, which will be pretty nice to get, and it will definitely help buy some of those more expensive players down the line. I know we have a lot of coins as it is, but it's not enough to actually buy all the informs, and I will be starting to trade as soon as we finish buying gold players and we start buying informs. That's when I'm going to start trading again. So if you're asking for the trading, don't worry, it will be here in the next 2-3 episodes, so don't worry. Now if you're looking to buy some ultimate team coins, go and check out FIFA coins online. Their link is down in the description. Buy as many coins as you want from them and you can build pretty much anything under the sun. Now our first game is against a 4-3-3 team. It looks kind of strong, it had a good attack, but it had no chemistry, so I was pretty confident that we would end up winning this one. Took the lead through Royce, wasn't surprised that happened. It took long to break him down, to be honest, than I thought it would, and unfortunately there was a bit of a muddle up with the goalkeeper. I'm not really sure why he palmed that out. It was just a pass across goal, there was no one there, and then before I knew it I was 2-1 down, having not really done all that much wrong. I know Subotic made a massive mistake there. I tried to clear it with him, but he ended up being dispossessed. And because of those two, freak goals, we ended up losing. I was like, oh my god. To be fair to the guy, he did defend very well. I mean, he made it very difficult for me to break him down. And we do end up taking a loss, which is a bit unfortunate. It's the first time we've lost in ages, and a bit of a shock to the system, really. So we're going to go and try and make ourselves feel a little bit better by buying Hummels. And it does mean that we are now going to have a full 99 chemistry squad. We don't have to play left and right backs in the centre back positions. As you can see, we are now putting Hummels into the team, but he only has 65 pace, which concerns me a little bit. So I'm going to play him in the middle. Filippo Santana is going to play out in the left centre back position, and we're going to have Subotic on the right centre back position. Hummels gets the check mark on the list. He is the highest rated player in our squad at the moment and will stay that way until we start making some inform signings, so it's going to take a little while before he gets outed as the highest rated player in the squad. We only have 3 players left to sign. I think it's Kel, Piszczek and Götze to go, so we'll have to see how long that takes. I'm going to, not sign any more this episode because we did make a very big signing and it was Hummels, so there you go. Now, we take the lead against this guy. We're 1-0 up early on. Blazikowski through on goal. Great goal. And a really nice finish from him, to be honest, in the bottom right hand corner. We then go further into lead. It's Filippo Santana, the OP heading machine, that gets us into the lead even further in the 13th minute. But there was a ricochet goal that gave him a chance to get back into the game in the 15th minute. But we restored our 2-goal lead through Royce. It was a nice goal, really top left, unsavable. Goalkeeper was just left standing there. But unfortunately, we ended up conceding again just after half time. Corner this time, it's fair enough. We had a corner goal, he had a corner goal, and that's fine. However, I wasn't very happy about this one. The ball just bobbling all over the place. That is the snow's fault. Nothing to do with me. I have to say it. Nothing to do with me. But we did concede twice in short, in rapid succession. But I didn't let my head drop. We managed to go back into the lead through Royce. Nice scoop turn from him, and he'd bang it into the back of the net. And I was just gonna, batten down the hatches and make sure that I didn't concede again. So I did go defensive. But unfortunately, he managed to get through in the last minute of the game. 90th minute, Robin van Persie gets through and he does finish it off and gives him a draw, and I was like, oh my god, having not dropped any points in probably the best part of, I don't know, 18 games or something like that, we end up dropping 5 points off 2 games. That's terrible. We really need to make sure that doesn't happen. We are here to win divisions, win titles, not to, languish in mediocrity for too long. So there we go. All the big words are now done. I've used them all, and we're going to move on with the rest of the episode, trying not to put any big words into it. So here we go. We're coming up against a 4-1-2-1-2 team. Biani, loads of French players in there, and looked pretty dangerous. However, we did take the lead. Good goal from Perisic, who last time he scored actually managed to score a hat-trick for us, so let's hope he can do that again in this game. It was a bit lucky, the ball coming off the bar, but we're not going to complain after we're on a little bit of a downer in form. And we go further into the lead. Goalkeeper managed to make a save, but the ball rolls through to Shiba, who does put that one into the back of the net, making it 2-0. And we were looking good until someone knocked on my door. Now, I live 2 floors up, and I live in the countryside. And he came to the door, and he was like, I have a package for number 1. And I was like, I don't know where number 1 is. We live in the countryside. We don't use numbers on our houses. I don't know what our house number is. We use house names rather than house numbers. So I was like, I have no idea where number 1 is. And I promptly, you know, gave him the wrong number for my house. I was just like, it's 64, dude, get on your bike. And he went off looking for this house. I had no idea what number we were. But unfortunately, in the meantime, you can see that the guy is already 1 goal back into the game, and he manages to get 2 goals back into the game. Just as I managed to get back, I saw him tramp it across the front of the goal. I was like, no, but I just couldn't stop him. So he ended up scoring it's 2-2 at this point. But fortunately for us, this guy isn't very strong. He's not very good. And in the 28th minute, we did manage to restore our lead. You can see there that we tramp it across the front of the goal. I was in no mood to lose another game or drop any points. So Sahin gets his first goal for the club. Then Sheba goes through, and again the goalkeeper makes a save. He made so many saves, and the ball just managed to roll in again and again and again. So we were quite lucky in that sense. However, he did manage to get 1 goal back. You see there that he crosses in Nasri with diving header to make it 4-3. But we promptly restored it back to 2-goal lead. Bittencourt through on goal. Great shot from outside the box. I have to say, top corner, really didn't have much chance for the goalkeeper there. He just wasn't very good at defending. You saw there I just stopped, and despite the ball ricocheting off the back of my player, I have no idea how that came through again to Bittencourt, but he did happily put that one into the back of the empty net. Tried something spectacular, didn't really work. Ball goes through anyway, and that's just sort of the sort of game it was. The ball was just bobbling all over the place. Fortunately in our favour, and we do end up winning 7-3, so I wasn't too disappointed with that result, and it is, you know, a good confidence boost after we've, you know, dropped points in the last 2 games. So good work from the team, and we can roll into our next game on a high. So we take another 3 points, or we take 3 points down, our first of this episode. We have 7 points from our first 4 games, and it's not out of the question for us to actually win the division if we can just get on a bit of a good streak. Now you can see here the sort of stats that we've got so far. I just wanted to have a look at the strikers really. Sheba's managed to get 24 in 19 games. That's really good going. Lewandowski 18 and 17. That's 1 in every game basically. And Royce is probably leading the pack with almost a 2-goal per game ratio, scoring 13 goals in 7. So on stats we really should just be using Sheba and Royce. However, I'm not going to be using Sheba all that much because Lewandowski, you know, he's better. So in the long run, I think it's much more sensible really to just use Lewandowski and just suck it up and make sure that we do win. Now we go into our final game, and this guy's using an all Spanish team except for the right side of the field where he is using Di Maria and Dani Alves, but the rest of it is all Spanish. He has Iniesta, he has loads of team of the season Valdez, team of the season PK, team of the season Michu. I think there was a team of the season Alba in there as well, but we took the lead. It was Leitner from the edge of the box, or Leitner as I've been told to say his name, scoring from just on the edge of the box. Good goal from him, and then another bit of woeful goalkeeping gives Felipe Santana his 2nd goal of the episode. Good work from him, and it really goes to show that team of the season Valdez is not good. A lot of people have told me he is bad, and it seems that he really is. We then managed to go 3-0 up, and this guy had his mic on. He was raging, but I think he was German, so I didn't really know what he was saying. I didn't really hear it until the commentary after, and I don't really know what he was saying, so I just sort of cut his commentary out. And you know, you can see here that we do end up winning 4-0. A really nice goal from Lewandowski after the ball was played back off one of his players by Royce, and he chips it in. So there we go, 4-0 result. Great win, great way to end the episode. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please drop it a like, that would be absolutely amazing. You know, the 1,000 mark is, you know, pretty achievable every single episode at the moment, which is incredible. I'm really happy with that. So as I said, if you could please drop it a like, that would be amazing. Your support is incredible, and it just makes me happy. So I will leave it there. I'll stop talking, and I'll stop bum licking you all, and I will see you all next time.